The black sheep, an idiom used to represent an oddity within a group. Super Mario Bros. 2 is that sheep. It's considered this mainly because the gameplay is different from the other Mario games. Many people have already talked about how this game is Doki Doki Panic, but with a Mario coat on it. What no one talks about is the story of this game. The game starts with you next to a door falling from the sky. And I have the same question as you do. Why? Well, the game does try to explain it, but the summary in the game is as helpful as my book report, when I only read the back of the book. Like many old games, the story is in the manual. To make it short, Mario had a dream where he goes up some stairs and into a door, and hears a voice asking for help. Waking up, he goes to a picnic with his friends, where they find a cave with stairs and a door like his dream. Opening the door leads to the beginning of the game and Mario falling from the sky. It's a bland plot, but it gets the job done. I don't really put a lot of focus in the story of many games, unless they are story driven. This is a platformer like its predecessor, but in this one you can move right, up, down, and even left. Levels are designed with this in mind. Platforms and ladders placed to move in all directions, and secrets to be found by going off the main path. It's a shame that the world themes are generic. Grass, desert, ice, desert again. There are some interesting things done in some levels, like these whales as platforms with hair. Wait, it's grass. Mario has a new ability that lets him pick things up. Picking up the grass on the floor gets you an item to use. You can get a tiny vegetable, a vegetable with a face on it, or a magic potion. What is this grass? By the way, the magic potion makes a door to the Twilight Zone, where the grass here becomes gold. This game could be smoking some grass. The pickup ability is not limited to plants and items. You can also pick up enemies. Enemies will not die from being stepped on, but they can be picked up and thrown at others. It's always fun to throw a fool into another fool. It's especially satisfying that the sound effect of when enemies collide sounds like a digitized fart. You can even combo the hits to hear the rippling sound of digitized farts. Each enemy has a distinct pattern and look. This gives the player enough information to react to many situations. With how many times the game repeats the same enemies, it's a good idea to learn many of the enemies' patterns. You know what else repeats a lot? Birdo. Oh wait. Astro? He thinks he's a girl and rather be called Berdetta? Well, this egg-spitting creature is all over this game. He, she, it is the mid-boss of every world. You faced this thing 16 times. There are only 20 levels in this game. At least it's not difficult to defeat like all the other bosses. Once you figure out the boss's easy pattern, all it takes is a little bit of patience. For variety in gameplay, there are 4 playable characters. Mario is the one I used, and is the balanced character. He has the perfect jump, and even the new super jump that every character can use to reach higher platforms. Luigi jumps the highest, but has this flutter effect making it hard to control him in the air. He is a great character to skip over enemies or sections of the game. Peach, with her amazing resting bitch face, has a hover ability to her jumps, but can't jump as high as Mario. She can be used to get past tricky platforming sections, making the game easier in most scenarios. Toad sucks. He can pick up items faster and throw them further, but he has the shortest jump in the game. Worst trade ever. Perfect against bosses, but good luck getting to the boss with this guy's tiny jumps. He's useless 90% of the game. I died so many times using him. Even playing as Mario, I died many times. This is an old game from 1988. It's basically a fossil carrying a boombox. Nowadays, games have many checkpoints, and if you fail, you get to retry as many times as you want right away. Back then, if you failed, you had to start the level over. And if you failed too many times throughout the game, you had to restart the whole game. All that hard work down the toilet. I thank God for save states. You bet your ass I use these. I'm playing this on the Wii U, by the way, just to let you know. While playing this game, the thing that disappointed me the most was the background. I'm not sure why they thought all purple was a good background color. It's so dull, just one flat color. That's unless you play the All-Star or Game Boy Advance version. Look at all the things and updated graphics. Now this is a true HD remake. This game is a very fun platformer. It's different from what many people are used to in a Mario game, but it still plays fantastically. I would recommend not making the same mistake I did and play the updated version, which can also be found in the Wii U eShop. If you get tired of the old 2D Mario formula, this is a great change of pace. And you can still play as our beloved Mustache Plumber and not Toad. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, subscribe to see more. Every Monday we have a new diagnosis or games and games. Let me know what you think of the episode in the comments down below. And as always, my lovely patients, thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time.